ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Salutations to the Lord, to the Gurus, and also Namaskar, welcome to every one of you. In our Shakthi series today, before we study our Mandukya Upanishad, so wonderful it is going on. Daily one thing we are seeing. Today's Shakti is called the Sathbhaavana Shakti, the power of goodwill, which we generally neglect it. Let us understand about it and see its need and importance and find the ways and means to invoke that Shakti. Bhavana Shakti, anyway, we know the power of imagination. Sadbhavana Shakti is power of imagining to be good, for that to do good. This Sadbhavana Shakti is two types, two ways. One, from our side for ourselves as well as to the world. Second is from the world to us. Clear? Sadbhavana, good imagination power. Bhavana is feeling for, imagining for. His imagination is not the Vedantic imagination of unreality. Here is feeling for. Bhavana is want. Bhavana is feeling. Bhavana is an expectation. It should be there. So how it should be? Sadbhavana. Sadbhavana means true. A feeling of goodness, and that should be truly happening from us. First of all, myself. At the body level, the Sadbhavana is what? Body Sat Swarupa is to be healthy. Therefore, Bhavana of the body's Sadbhavana is to feel that I must have my body healthy. Is it not that we are missing that aspect? Therefore, we are giving importance to senses and going through all indulgences, missing the joy of being healthy. Is it not? There is no Sadbhavana for our own body. We don't love it. If we love it, we take care of it, no? We are using it. We are cheating our own Deha. We are abusing it. And that's how the Deha gives it back to us by all diseases. So here, Sadbhavana Shakti means I must have a healthy body, energetic body, feeling. And that should be consistently maintained. According to that only, our involvement must be there. Is it not? That is Sadbhavana and that is Shakti in that. Feel for it, do it and get the energy from it. Who is the happy person if the health is good? If I am healthy, I am must person to be happy, is it not? So to Sadbhavana is what? To the mind also, there should be a feeling in us that my mind should be pure. My mind should be endowed with all virtues as described in Shastras. All the qualities of Mangalam Kausalendraya, Maniya Gunabdhi, Chakravarti Tanujaya, Mahaniya Guna. Why only Mangalam Gurdaya, Maniya Gunatmane? Guru only should have the Gunas. Only the Lord should have the Gunas. Who told you? It is we only should have them. Then we only become Guru and God. Somehow, in our praise to the Gurus and Mahatmas or Lord, in their Guna, inadvertently we miss one thing. All those prayers are not only to pray them, but to say that those Gunas should come to me. Why should I lag behind and how long? So the Sadbhavana in this regard is what? Respecting, revering regarding our own mind and its qualities of Satguna. Uska bhavana karo. Prayatna bhi karo fir. Keep a target. After 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, my mind is filled with all Sadguna. That is Sadbhavana towards our own mana. So too Sadbhavana towards our buddhi. Bhavana karo, fir prayatna karo, fir prapt karo. Why the buddhi should be dull-witted? Why should I only ask people? How long? Why can't I be self sufficient in my own wisdom in the intellect? What's lacking in me? Other than our own bhavana and prayatnam? When a crucial, critical, difficult decisions have to be made, then you refer to the gurus and mahatmas, people knowing more than us. Otherwise, in our general sadhana and life, how can we afford to do mistake and how long we depend on others to rectify mistakes and get onto the right path? In fact, in this world, there is no scope or need for physical diseases, psychological problems, intellectual bankruptcies, if you are careful, if you have the sadbhavana. After all, it's my life, no? So, the first part of the first sadbhavana is what? Feeling for my own self. Take the whole individuality. Sadbhavana about me is what? Ki let me become Satpurusha, let me become Sadhu Purusha, let me become Bhagavata, let me become Viragi, let me become Bhakta, let me become Jnani. If not spiritual, let me become a contributor to the society. Sadbhavana. How many times did we entertain this in last few months? अब भावना ही नहीं है तो फिर श्रद्धा कहाँ होगा, फिर प्रयत्न कहाँ होगा, फिर बनेंगे कहाँ? हम we have only asat bhavana. Let me become a bhogi. Let me become a dehatadhatma vyakti. Let me have all differentiation with others. This asat bhavana every one of us doing. That's how when anybody tells contrary that we react. Our reaction is our asat bhavana. When parents say something good, if you react means you have asat bhavana. If you say thank you mother, I was forgetting it, good you told me, so you are sat bhavana. In fact, why should mother tell you don't know or what? You are grown up. So, among the three sadbhavanas, the first sadbhavana is our own drishti towards our own self. Let us not disrespect ourselves, dishonor ourselves, and let us make ourselves respectful, worthy for ourselves. First of all, I should respect myself. सद्भावना कहते हैं उसको. क्या भावना है आपको अपने आप के बारे में? If you keep on scolding ourselves, मैं नालायक हूँ, मैं मूर्ख हूँ, मैं good for nothing, मैं useless हूँ, give others also chance to say, is it not? Sadbhavana, भैया. Then one or two crucial things here I'll touch upon. Ki, yeah, at this today's stage of our mind, definitely we have vasanas, we have negativity. But why should they be entertained even in that way? Can't we imagine one day that we are free from all of them? Today we may be like that, but tomorrow definitely will conquer. Every tomorrow is brighter than today. That's how we have to mold. That's the ashavada about the future. Then only there is joy in life, there is a joy in putting efforts to make a brilliant tomorrow. That's called sadbhavana. Like we will do this Shastra, Dhyana Mandukya, we'll study a Yoga Vasishta, you will study some Rughu Gita, some texts, these are all Sadbhavana, and then whatever the subtle truth that is spoken in that, we'll become convinced about it. Today we are not, but tomorrow we'll do. So this is Sadbhavana towards me. In short, Sadbhavana means I should be healthy, I should be good in my values, virtues, I should be wise in my intellection. In total, I must be happy with myself. It is Sadbhavana Shakti. First, feel for it. Then, if you are genuine, think how it can be achieved. If you are too serious, then practice it. Those who do all that, they only grow, not only spiritually. A social servant, worth the name, is because of that. A good employee in an office because of that. A perfect businessman is because of Sadbhavana. A great scientist is because of that. A good actor, from nowhere they come to somewhere and reach everywhere because of Sadbhavana. I must be like that. He kept felt, then he found all the means. He trained himself day in and day out. सद्भावना अपने लिए अपने आप. सो बुराइयों को देखकर निकालो, अच्छाइयों को बढ़ाओ. सेम टाइम मैं बुरा हूं ऐसा नहीं मानना और ज्यादा अच्छा हूं करके भी गर्व भी नहीं होना. That is the balanced sadbhavana about myself. Like I am doing class. So the class can be done much better also. But not I am doing not no, I am not doing the best way. So should I be guilty about that? That should not be there. But I'm able to explain it. But should it give me the arrogance also? No. Then what should be the sadbhavana there? Why the Lord has given this opportunity. Yes, I am doing it. I can improve upon it. I can be bettering. I can be more service oriented, more serving the people in this way. This is my service. This is the only thing I can do. Talking on Shastra and all. So this is Sadbhavana towards me. The goodwill as a positivity, a nice self-inspiration, self-motivation, self-encouragement. अपने लिए ये पहली बात हो गई सद्भावना. सेकंड इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सद्भावना टुवर्ड्स द वर्ल्ड. Very essential it is. Only two things. There are only two people in the world. One, those are very good. Second, those are becoming very good. There is no bad in the world at all. That feeling is called Sathbhavana. For various reasons. One is bad is in your own दृष्टि. There are good, lesser good, lesser good, lesser good होता है, लेकिन bad नहीं होता. That way we have to mold our minds. Because after all, everybody is human, everybody is alive, everybody has got Lord in them, and everybody is good in many places. So it's less good that all, there's no bad. So go on sending those thoughts of goodwill to the world continuously. दुनिया अच्छा है और भी अच्छा होना चाहिए, और भी बढ़िया होना चाहिए, और से भी होना चाहिए. Thus, when those powerful thoughts of encouraging to the station or position what they are in now, and also encouraging to better upon, when we keep on sending those thoughts of goodwill of ours, they work wonders in the world. For example, what is the goodwill? Let the scientists be given all facilities to inquire, to think about. May they soon discover medicine for all would be variants also of every virus. Not only vaccination, but even the medicine should come very quicker so that the humanity is less tensed. Now, this is Sadbhavana I am doing for the scientist. So, to every nation, let them have mutual love, respect, understand each other, accept each other, help each other. What is the cost of this? No cost. But outside saying with the mouth is called prayer. Before that, in the heart, genuinely feeling is called goodwill. Sadbhavana. Is it not? My neighbors, let them be happy. Let their children get educated well. Let them settle in life and marriage and and their own services, etc. Career. Sadbhavana. The more we send goodwill into the world, the more we come out of our own individuality, start expanding to embrace the totality. In totality, there are no problems. Problems can be imagined in total, and they're not problems. It's a lack of vision, that's it. So catch this very sublime thought, keep on sending goodwill. Whoever may be terrorist, उसका भी तबीयत ठीक हो जाए, उसका भी दिमाग ठीक हो जाए, वो भी समझ ले में किसी को मारने से कुछ नहीं होता. It's not great in killing, it's only giving life, it is great. Let that thought come to them. By no means or logic killing is allowed. Except the divine, he does it just to protect the good. And what is good and bad, you can't decide. Just like that, you need singularly. Let everyone be happy. Goodwill. Let everybody. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. These are all Sadbhavana mantras. Sarve santu niramayaha. Let everybody be happy. Let everybody free from diseases. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Bhadram karne bhi pashyama. Not only me, but everybody see the auspicious beauties, divinities everywhere. Mahakashi dukkha vapniyat. Not even one should have any dukkha. Dukkha bhagaved or dukkha vapniyat. Sarvan asatah sadgamaya. Tamasa Jyoti, then Mrityoho Amritaha. So these are all Sadbhavana. Every second from us, these vrittis or sankalpas or prayers or vibrations of Sadbhavana should go on. We have to create them, manufacture them, send them. Manufacture and send. Like people manufacture the objects and send them. They get packed and they come for sale. We buy them and use. How many things are manufactured continuously, packed and distributed and sold, and we buy them and use? Imagine that production thing which is happening in the whole world of various things. So too, there should be a group of people who create, produce, and keep on sending the Sadbhavanas for the entire universe growth. Universe should grow balancingly in a material thing, and entire universe should grow in its conscious evolution towards consciousness. Let the dog which is there also should, the jiva in the dog should evolve to discover the conscious self in it. That's called as sadbhavana towards it. Let every tree slowly evolve to recognize the self in it. Higher Sadbhavanas they are. Grosser level में, let all of them have strengths, abilities, vitalities, let them have less difficulties or no difficulty, let them all be happy, good. Because दूसरे खुश हैं तो हमको खुश करते हैं, नहीं है तो हमको दुखी करते हैं. This is called as second Sadbhavana Shakti. Third is what? Behave in such way that we get Sadbhavana, goodwill only from every individual whom we come across, comes across us. This is more important than the earlier two because Samashti is a very powerful than us in doing good to us also, in doing bad or harm to us also. So we have to very careful. In spite of all our good to ourselves, still we get bad from the world is because bad world is not having sadbhavana towards us. Because with regard to the world, we were negligent too. Therefore, the invoking, seeking goodwill from everyone in the world in general and whoever are around us in particular is more important duty. If that is not done, you get curse. If you get the curse, your most noble activities of dhyanam, swadhyayam also will become futile, helpless, productiveless, non-productive. We go through that. Then what is the way to get the sadbhavana from the people? Only one, pure love and service. Not even little thing we expect from them, not in little harm we do for any reason. If that is maintained for a long time, then people send their sadbhavana to us, that goodwill which will add to our own tapasya and sadhana, then we can more beautifully grow. This third one of invoking Sadbhavana is million times important because if that is not done or worked for it, knowingly or unknowingly we do some mistake, then we get only Asadbhavana. Like I'm driving a car. If I go in my own lane, carefully while overtaking, having giving signal only as he gives a side, I take that overtake. Or if somebody asks me or want to overtake, I give them side. How graciously they look at us and say, "Thank you for giving the side." That is called Sadbhavana invoked from that person. Other hand, myself driving so rash and overtaking in such a way that the other fellow is frightened and he gave a dash to the culverter. And the other fellow want to overtake. I'm not at all giving the side to him. How much curse they do? Don't we do it also for others? They also do that asad bhavana. You know, all the dust, kachra आपने पड़ोसी के घर के सामने डाला. He will look at it and he will have such a bad thoughts for you. Very detrimental. And you don't know those subtle things are affecting our health, our mind, our spirituality, our existence. The certificate they should give us what? We stayed together 5 years, not even once I got disturbed from them. This is called Sadbhavana. Therefore, what they say, let them be happy, O Lord. Every moment we have to be more careful about not invoking negative but positive from the world than ourselves. As I said, world is powerful, infinite it is, totality is more powerful than individuality. So be conscious of it. Whoever comes across, maybe children ho, youth ho, kuch bhi ho. Even if you have to give them orders, some improvements you have to give, suggestions you have to give, even scolding you have to do it in such a delicate manner that they thank. If they don't thank, at least they should not curse. Never ever invoke a word, तुम कौन हो तो मेरे को बोलने वाले, मैं जानता हूँ मेरे जिंदगी. That is asat bhavana. He should say, thank you for giving the advice. How will you do that? Only when you have maturity, whether to involve or not, how long and how much, in what way. सद्भावना बहुत जरूरी है. अस्वार्थी को दुर्भावना ही मिलता है, अहंकारी को, काम क्रोध जिसके पास है, he'll get only दुर्भावना from the world. He'll never get goodwill. So it's a very big sacrifice it is, but it's worth. Make heart so pure, immaculate. I'm only the giver to the world, I'm not the receiver. And may the world prosper more and more. With my help presence also. In this way, keep on doing. Physically also act like that, and you will see the world have that sadbhavana towards you. That invoking goodwill from the world. This is different from invoking grace and blessings from the elders. I think one of the days we spoke on that topic also. The power of grace and blessings from elders. This is different from grace and blessing from the Lord. वो अलग है. भगवत कृपा अलग है, गुरु कृपा अलग है, बुद्ध जन अनुग्रह अलग है. Common man, everybody's goodwill is different. What I'm talking about goodwill is even from animals, even from the trees. And a tree should feel blessed when you pluck a flower. How delicately it has to be done, taking permission from the tree. ये सब होता है वहाँ, आपकी भाषा पेड़ जानती है, आपका हृदय भाव को जानता है. द ट्रीज एंड एनिमल दे डोंट एक्सप्रेस बट दे फील इट. एक्सप्रेशन के लिए उनको मन बुद्धि वाणी नहीं है, बट दे फील. A one who plucks the flowers or fruits such a rough and tough manner, as he approaches the tree gets frightened. दो पेड़ बात भी करते हैं एक दूसरे से, राक्षस आ रहा है करके. But other person when you waters it first and loves it and just touches it and says, "Can I take a flower for the sake of Lord only?" Tree says, "For that only I give flower. I can't move. You do it on my behalf." Is it not? That's called goodwill from the trees. They bless you. Get the blessing from trees. Get the blessings of goodwill from even the animals. पशु पक्षी सबका खुशी सबका आनंद को आप प्रे करोगे, then they will also reciprocate. किसी के रास्ते में आप आना नहीं, आओगे तो फिर श्राप मिलेगा. Let me animal, let me birds, let me fellow beings, anybody. No, when this is done for a long time, the negativities of hatred, etc., go away from us, and others' hatred also will not reach us. Like others hate us as a community. If I am pure with my Sadbhavana, their hatred will not reach me. Otherwise, I'll be the first person to receive their hatred. That will happen only when I don't hate others. So कुछ crucial point है ये, but very required है for making the minds of the people peaceful, for creating a healthy atmosphere in the world. Sadbhavana. Invoke it and give it. Like now Ukraine, Russia. Why should they fight? Why can't they sit, negotiate? They were together, one country only, one union of Soviet, few years back, few decades back. And no problem that cannot be sorted out in this world through mutual dialogue and little give and take. You may have to give little, take little, but it's a permanent solution, no? Otherwise, year after year, generation after generation, you have to suffer. Whatever, I'm just saying. Let every problem, a pandemic or mutual quarrel, be sorted out in a goodwill. Oh Lord, I'm praying for it. This way we do, and also behave in such way, honestly, genuinely, that everybody sends their goodwill to us, and the goodwill prayers sent by the world in general are received by us. We are an antenna. We have to receive the goodwill of others. For that, this is what the tuning we have to do. So let us live these three types of life of Sadbhavana Shakti to ourselves, towards ourselves. Sadbhavana Shakti expressed continuously from us to the world, and live in such a way that the world Sadbhavana or goodwill keeps on coming to us, empowers us. Okay, Sadbhavana Shakti is the topic. Hari Om, thank you. Sadbhave Sadhubhave